Hey, good afternoon, Manchester, New Hampshire, and all the surrounding area. Welcome to North Community Corner with my co-host, Mary Lene of Cruising with Mary.
Yes.
Folks, today we have a little bit unique and different type of show. We have a band called Human, you get it?
The Humans Being?
The Human Being. Well, I almost got it right.
Almost. Okay.
Yeah.
Next
And,
time around, don't.
I'll point to you to see if you got the right
Okay.
one. How's that? They're a bunch of young men who are going to be doing very well in the future coming with their band as long as they keep it together and do not allow jealousy to interfere. Okay. The word jealousy can hurt a lot of people, you know. And the one thing about them, they seem like they all are very cohesive and they do well. I'm not going to tell you they all have. I'm sure there are disagreements. If there's never a disagreement, then I would truly worry, you know. And who's the lead person? Who's the spokesman? Put right up there. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Tom Philbrook. Not the lead. Been in the band about a year, playing bass. Brandon and Tom are the ones who started the band.
And Brandon is?
We switch off
Pull
actually.
up there.
On drums and guitar, we switch off, and we do roughly the same amount of songs, like set half and half throughout the night, and switch off on vocals, lead vocals, and harmonized vocals.
I'm Tom Duda, and me and Brandon, just since we were kids, always wanted to make a band, and it's like finally happening, and we just don't want to stop.
So you knew each other as children?
Yeah, we went to middle school together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, me and Brandon.
Me and Brandon, huh?
Mhm.
How about Brandon and I?
Brandon and I. You got me.
Okay. But how many hours a week do you guys practice?
Together, we get together every Tuesday and every Thursday, and could be 5 hours, could be 4 hours, 3 hours, whatever. But I think separately as well, probably quite a bit. Just sitting around,
Definitely.
writing new songs and all kinds of stuff, and just bring it to the table when we're together.
I love forgive me to the way I'm going to put this, because you guys are definitely not that, okay? I love these wannabe bands that will go, oh, we're going to be the super rock stars, or we're going to be doing this, and then 10 weeks later, they're not even together, or they're allowing the drugs and alcohol to get in the way. And that can be the worst part of any band. They get to going in that way, By the way, folks, I met Tom through his mother, and his mother is a very nice and very delightful lady. And actually, what song can you play for us right now?
Well, we could play an original song.
Okay. See, don't we like putting the
Which
motion?
one do we want to start with?
That's a good part of it.
Wildfire? Or
Sure.
start with Wildfire?
Yeah.
All right, well, this song is called Wildfire. And
Yeah,
this song's
you-
called
Are they
Wildfire.
You
talking
wrote it.
about us?
Wildfire? Huh?
They talking about us?
Yeah, probably.
I'm on the wild side. Ooh.
Wildfire. And it was,
Wildfire.
I wrote it like 10 years ago when I was in middle school.
What inspired you What inspires you to write the music?
Just things that I see around me in the world that aren't really right. Things that are kind of amiss.
So
Is
you
that-
kind of like music from my generation when the things that weren't right, right?
Yeah.
In the
Classic
peace
rock is
marches
a,
and all.
yeah, a huge influence of mine is definitely
Okay.
classic rock music.
Okay, go for it, sing your hearts out, and show them that you guys are the real thing. How's that sound?
Sure. All right, thank you. Years ago, I thought that I was fireproof. I was never meant to know the truth. The whole world was in my backyard, and I never jumped the fence, and I never lost my friends. And years passed, and the fences start decaying so fast. and my friends are all betraying. The world keeps getting bigger and I just want it to stop. That's when I feel the fire burn. Please don't tell me it's my turn. Sooner or later, the wildfire is going to get you off guard. Sooner or later, you'll be just like the others. Sooner or later, you'll burn. Sooner or later, you'll burn. But you, somehow you manage to stay young. To you the movie's just begun. You fly up high into the sky, looking around onto the ground, watching all of your friends die. 'Cause they've been caught by the wildfire, completely unaware of why they are even alive. 'Cause they're not even alive. Sooner or later, the wildfire is going to get you off guard. Sooner or later, you'll be just like the others. Sooner or later, you'll burn. Sooner or later, you'll burn. The wildfire is going to catch you off guard. Sooner or later, you'll be just like the others. Sooner or later, you'll burn. Sooner or later, the wildfire is going to catch you off guard. Sooner or later, you'll be just like the others. Sooner or later, you'll burn. Sooner or later, you'll burn.
Awesome. Folks, give us a call. Here at area code 603-640-3091 and tell these great
Say hi to them.
Huh?
Call up and say hi.
Yeah, come and say, these guys are up and coming. Up and coming. I see a lot. I'm going to do a quick psychic reading on your band, okay? As long as you people do not allow other people to interfere, that means friends, hot chicks, whatever, interfere, and you guys concentrate on what you guys can do for each other. You said you also have another player as well?
Yeah, we have a keyboard player.
A keyboard player. That would have been awesome. We'll bring you on again. I will have to let you know I'm going to be doing another charity that I do. I'll let you guys know. You can be the opening and ending star. Okay, as soon as I get it going, because we have a foundation called Healing Paws New Hampshire, and we're always looking for ways to make money, right?
Yep.
But one thing that I liked about it was the love that you guys had for this music. You are incredible with that energy that you have. And I'm not taking away from the one or two either, because you both have it.
No,
but
we know.
his eyes just sparkle. To hell with everybody else. I'm doing my thing. Does that make sense to you?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
I feel like I have to we've talked about it. I close my eyes when I sing.
And that's cool.
And my songs as well. Normally for that song, I would be on the drums, so I don't really have to worry about looking at people or anything like that. But for my songs, when I play guitar and he plays drums, I always close my eyes. And he says, like, you can connect with the audience if you look at them, which I totally agree with. But for me, I can't,
you're
like,
doing the right
I
thing
gotta-
for you, closing your eyes.
Yeah, it's for me.
Okay? Because you're doing it from the heart.
Incoming call.
Oh, all right.
Hello, non-community corner.
Hi, is this call live now?
Yes, it is.
Well, we're trying to watch your show on the computer, and there's about 6 or 7 of us on different computers trying to listen to it, and there's no volume coming out on anybody's computer on this channel, but there is on all the other channels. Just wondering, are you having
Okay, thank you. He's working on it right now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Is that your mom?
Alrighty.
Where are you from?
Okay. Thank you. Well, let me know when you get it, okay? Tears on my pillow because they couldn't get it. No, but if you get more into the spiritual being of your song, you understand what I mean by that? The spiritual being, in other words, if you need to close your eyes, go for it. Okay, but be
helps me.
you. Always, every single. I love it because you are you, you're you, and that's I think what makes it connected. Because not one of you each have your own personalities. Wouldn't it be boring if you had the same thing?
Yes.
Definitely.
Now you wrote that song, right?
Mhm.
And what's it called again?
It's called Wildfire.
Well, and that's you and I.
Yeah, I know.
When I used to wear
They
my
must have
miniskirt
made
and
it
high
for
heels.
us.
Yeah, they probably did.
Son
yeah.
of a gun,
See,
folks.
see, I
See,
used
they
to
made
be-
it for us.
That's right, especially when I wear my gold heels and my miniskirt, you know. But I think that's cool, and you're young, and I don't look at you doing violent songs like the Slave Maria,
No,
what do
we
they
won't.
call it, that hip hop, or what is that other word?
I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The gang bangers. So you want people
Yeah,
to enjoy your music, right?
We wanna
You
make
want
people
people
feel good.
because when people enjoy your music, then you're going to go and play repeatedly, you know. And how long have you two been? How long have the three of you been together now?
I joined in April
April.
last year.
So, what? Not on April Fool's Day.
No.
That'd be a long joke.
So, have you known these two a long time as well? or-
No. I met them when we started jamming. They were running an open mic, and I wanted to go play, so I signed up and then told them I played bass, and we started jamming.
And you cooked. That's the main thing, you cooked.
Yeah, right
You
away.
know,
yeah.
because I mean, when my son had his band, I mean, he would go through players after players after players because you're a perfectionist. In your band, when you're doing things, you want your music. All of you want your music done the right way. You want it done whether it's your song or your song. Do you agree that you're a perfectionist when it comes to the music?
Yeah.
You take it-
Collectively, we spend a lot of time like just kind of discussing,
gotta pull
how
up.
we want it.
You gotta pull up to the
D-
mic.
we spend a lot of time discussing and communicating on exactly how we each kind of like envision it, and then find what the mix is, the medium of all of that.
I think, and that's the cool part of you got to stay up to the mic, dude, please, okay? Don't be afraid. The mic, I promise, the mic is not going to hurt you. It won't bite you. I might have a lady under there, but we never know, But if you can't work cohesive, I know a lot of people though that cannot stand each other, but they get on that stage and they're right there. Who was that famous band that did not like each other? I'm trying to think.
There's a handful, I think.
Yeah.
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 A lot.
But once they get on stage, then it's amazing how you can have when you guys all have your own lives. I mean, you all do different things. You do your thing, you do your thing, and you do your thing. Womanizing, but I mean, anyway. I wasn't picking on you.
No, I like it.
But one of the things I will tell you too is, I'm not going to tell you your success is going to be overnight. I will tell you, as long as you keep it together, and when they're on a player there, as long as you really keep it together, and you both, and always, to hell with your own personality. Sorry about that, but as long as you use the personality that you had for your band and make it work for each other.
Mhm.
And if anybody tells me that we never have arguments or we never have disagreements, I'm going to tell you, you're full of poo-poo pie. You know what I mean? Because you've got to have to, in order to succeed. Do you agree? You are actually, Tom, I actually look at, you could write a lot of classical music for you guys to play and bring it down. Does that make sense to you?
That'd be pretty cool.
You know, so don't be afraid to write that. Okay? I also look at you learning how to play the keyboard.
Yeah, I do play keyboard a little bit.
Yeah, keep with it, cause it'll be like a classical, but made into a music that you guys play right now, because you guys have that tone. And trust me, if I didn't think you had it, I'm not bashful. It's fine. I don't care. And I tell it like it. I've actually had people leave my show because I was ruining them out so much.
I'm leaving.
No, I had a lady come on and tell me she could do a reading, she could do all this and that, so she couldn't do it. But somehow I rooted her out. But what you ever wake up at night or like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, any of you feel that you need to write a song?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it seem like that's when it hits you the most, is when you're trying to sleep and all of a sudden you got this ramming through your head?
It's never when you want it to happen.
But that
Right.
happens.
Happens, yeah.
One thing about you, you're a miracle child. And I'll tell you why. Because you, number one, there are a lot of sickness that you could have had or did have that you could have gone to the other side, but you chose to be strong and take care of you. Even though there's some things that you eat are not very healthy, that's okay, But you chose, this is who you are, okay? And you always never lose the fact of always being your own person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does that make sense to you?
Definitely.
When you were growing up, there was a lot of tension in your house.
There was some tension. Yeah.
You have some people that are jealous of you even now. Isn't that sad?
I wish it weren't true, but
Isn't it sad when and you're the same way, both of you. When you start seeing, my son had it, so I can speak for him, and like what I do for a living, Isn't it sad that people can't work on their own merits without being jealous of somebody else? I don't see you guys. You would more shake their hand and wish them more luck in their talent or whatever they may do. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because see, if you hold ill feeling against another being, believe it or not, it's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
So always look at them. Remember, you are who you are. You're supposed to be who you are. Do you have a website or something where people want to get a hold of you?
They can find us on Facebook. We have the Humans Being Facebook page. What's it called? The Humans Being?
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah, that's all I
Yep.
found. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And do you have an agent?
No, we're independent.
These are the agents right here.
Who does the booking? You?
Yep.
You're a good salesman.
Thank you. I'm really
Even if a
trying.
band, they weren't sure if they want to have you play or not, you can convince them that they want to hear you.
That's true. You can.
Because they secretly do just want to hear us, but they don't know it yet. And
Right,
so that's
see,
why,
so you make
yeah,
them
right.
do that. Otherwise, they wouldn't call you, right? I actually see you doing a lot of traveling up the Maine area and around the New England area. And I see you doing a couple of places. Motorcycle Weekend, I expect, and you better not prove me wrong, I'll be upset. I expect you making a lot of money over Motorcycle Weekend. You know what that is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Motorcycle
Up in Laconia.
Yeah, that's from that area, but I don't tell anybody.
We have a show in Vermont, don't we?
Yeah, we got one coming up in Vermont with a really cool jazz band, Hambone.
Let's travel.
Yeah, and starting to get down in Boston as well a little bit. So we're spreading our wings.
On the wings of a dove.
We actually cover that song.
Yeah, huh?
I said we actually cover that song.
Do you?
No, it was
Oh, okay, that's cool. One of the things I look about you, who's the comedian of the band?
This guy.
Well, we're all pretty funny
yeah,
looking.
we're not bad.
Well,
cracks
that I
me
know.
up. I think it's Brandon.
But the one thing about it is, even if you're upset with each other, when you go on stage, that's all gone. Your music is your love.
Yeah.
When someone's running a high fever, and we literally had to take them off and go, well, it's the adrenaline rush that you get. Do you agree that whenever you play, it's all about the music?
Yeah.
It's not about each other. Let's hear one of your songs. That was the one you wrote, right?
Mhm.
Let's hear one of the ones that you wrote.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, folks, here we go. Once again, the Human,
What do you want to play?
The humans
Probably
being.
oceans.
the humans being.
That's it.
I got it all. I almost got it.
I know. You got that there?
Right. Beautiful
That's
for
not
me.
right.
That's not
Oceans,
good.
probably.
Human.
Probably oceans. Yeah, you know the ones like.
Okay.
Yeah, I can sing Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Nice. All right, let's do that one.
No, my son calls and tells me not to sing on the This is cool.
You want to announce the song?
Oh yeah.
Invite someone on your show?
Oh, yeah.
This is Ocean of Options by The Humans Being.
Called Written by.
Written by Brandon O'Grady.
There you go. And yours was written by.
Tom Duda.
Okay, I forgot to mention it. Always mention that you render your name, please. That way you feel what you believe in.
All right. Ready?
You can't see or hear the feelings wrapped around your mind when it comes time to decide. And everybody is watching you lie. Everyone will tell you that they've been there before, but you know in the end, hope you're satisfied with your final score. I hope you're satisfied. And everyone choose to ignore from the truth. It will come back to haunt you, making every fear that you have your reality. And I know you're not sure why you did it, and I know you won't admit it, but your anger keeps you further from the truth. Choosing distractions to forget it, you'll always just regret it till your ego loses its hold over you. I hope you're satisfied. And when the opportunity calls, how will you choose to reply? Will you falter and crawl back into your hole? Or will you answer the call? Or will you answer the call?
outside into the room out there in the entrance here. You guys sounding awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, you guys have enough money in the meter for 2 hours so you don't get a ticket?
Well, let's hope so.
You can always run down and check, take a break or whatever. But there again, humans beings. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
got
it
it.
right. All right. That's why I'm co-host. I can never remember names.
If I don't remember,
Right.
he
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
either.
she's gonna want you to come on her show. Yeah,
Definitely.
okay, and I'm just talking. Yeah,
At 5 o'clock.
yeah. And I'm just talking to the guy out there. We may get together, have you guys put a concert on for us.
Yeah.
We'd love to.
Okay, this is what I want to get the variety. This is what I used to do all second readings and all that, and I still do it, but it's time now. And one time I like making politicians mad. That's my favorite thing to do, and I make a lot of enemies on it, too. I even had a bounty on my head at one time, and that's okay. Because, always remember this, the three of you and the four of you, that you're only going to play what the Spirit wants you to play. Your spirit with individuals. Because if you try to mess it up, you're going to go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you all work as well besides doing the music?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to do to supplement your music? What do you do?
I'm a line cook.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. I like food.
I love food.
Me too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Where do you, so people maybe can see you cooking or?
I cook at Not Your Average Joe's in Nashua. Near
A what?
Not Your Average Joe's.
I've heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that a high end?
Not exactly, but it's in the middle.
Oh, okay. But it's good food.
It is good food, yeah.
Would you brag about it?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good thing. And you also, are you working well?
Yep. Yeah, I work over at the Riverwalk Cafe in Nashua.
Oh, another cook.
Yep. Well, I roast the coffee over there.
Oh, okay.
I like to say primarily, but it's only twice a week or once a week. And then make the food and make the coffee beverages and.
He does everything there.
Down by the bridge,
Yep. Right on the corner of Nashua.
Water Street.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
right
you
near
been there?
Water Street.
I
Not
know
quite.
Nashua very
Oh.
well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not quite. Not quite Water Street. A little bit before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. By Fodi's.
Yeah.
Which is actually where we're playing this Saturday
Yeah.
at 10 p.m.
It's okay to give a plug to where you work if you're going to be playing. Are you employed as well?
I just graduated in January. I had an internship, but it ended. So right now I'm doing the music.
Doing what you need to do.
Yeah, I've taken a little time off after school, and then I'll be working somewhere.
I actually know you're going back to school.
What?
You're going back to school.
Back to well, maybe. I only did 2 years.
One of the things about you is you're always looking for that higher learning.
Yeah.
Okay. People back in my day used to people that keep going to college in and out. We used to call them college buddies. In other words, they were always in and out of school, always keep going back, and that's good. Don't ever give up your dream. I do see you studying somewhere in Montreal part-time or making online courses for it, okay? You're more of a solo, you're more of an into yourself more than you are more of an introvert, right? Until you get music going.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, you like doing your own thing.
Yeah.
And you guys hooked on video games too?
Used to be.
Absolutely not.
All right.
Sometimes.
All right. Yeah, that would take away your train of thought, wouldn't it, for music?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you that I do see the three of you collaborating together. Hey, I just use a big word.
I know.
Not bad for my age, but collaborating together with the band and making a video game out of it.
That would be awesome.
The humans being video
The
games.
humans being video game.
I'm gonna give you that challenge.
Yeah. I don't think it's been done before.
No, I'm gonna give
Definitely
you a challenge. I know you can do it. I know I would challenge you. But you can't give up on doing it. Follow your dream. That will make you bundles of money. That way you can help. And the one thing about you is you're always trying to take care of your mom in different ways. You're very devoted to your family, aren't you? Your mom.
I don't know.
When she talks, I think so. You know, she speaks very highly. I mean, they don't always like you said, but they speak. But your mom speaks very highly of you. I got to say that too. You close to your family?
I'm pretty close to my family.
That's awesome. And you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I'm an orphan, so that's okay. But I have a son and daughter-in-law, and so I'm happy with that. When my family, my sisters and brothers found I was gay, they just moved away. Isn't it sad that people have to be judgmental? But that's okay. I am who I am, you know, and I love who I am. It made me who I am today. Okay. One thing I'm also looking at you, Brian?
Brandon.
Brandon, okay. One thing I'm also looking at you is I do see you're not married.
Nope.
Are you involved in a relationship?
I am.
Okay. You don't care a lot about her, don't you?
Yep.
I want you to know she cares a lot about you. Okay.
Thank you.
I want to tell you this, that don't let, you know how I always say, don't let outside interference interfere with your, because they're going to try. You guys are considered rock stars. Okay.
I hope so.
We did it, guys.
Think about it. When you get on that stage and you're in that music world, you're going to get your followers, you're going to get your fans, you're going to get people that your girlfriend's going to have to learn how to be very tolerant. Because they're going to be showing you their you-know-whats, and then you're going to be having yourself I've seen it happen more than once, but they also have got to remember that you're there for that night only. You know what I mean? Or the next night, and life goes on. One thing, as long as you guys don't get involved in the heavy drugs, I've seen too many bands go fall from it, you know. And I don't call pawn a heavy drug, so, I mean, I'm 73 years old. I've been doing it for a long, probably twice your age, you know. I did it when I was in college back many, many years ago. Of course, I'm only 37 now, and a 46-year-old son. We'll let you guys figure that one out, you know. I actually had a guy believe me on that. Remember that? You know, it's amazing what people will believe. Now, do you have any songs that you've written that they play?
Yeah, there's some. I don't know if they're acoustic ready, because usually we're playing full band setup with drums and everything.
Can you do one without? Are you ready to do one without? Are you ready to try one?
What did you guys want to play today? I don't know.
Well, we could try.
Anything you guys want. This is your show.
You wrote the bass.
And we can
You
we'll
kinda
just
wrote that
pretend
one.
we're
Yeah, I don't.
For the audience.
we're the audience. Okay, you guys are the stars. Always remember that. Everybody that comes on my show, we're just tools to bring people to get to know. One thing about you, I also know with you, you can be very temperamental when you want to be. I mean, when I say temperamental, I'm looking at a spatula going down the hallway. You're having to walk away so you don't yell at somebody for doing. Because even at work, you're a perfectionist.
Yeah, I try to do everything the best I can.
You got a raise coming, by the way.
Cool.
Okay,
I'll let my boss
would
know.
you want to be a short? You want to be a
What
chef?
about me? I want to raise.
You're getting a whole new different job altogether.
Nice. Get on it.
I hope your boss didn't hear me say this. You
Oops.
know?
You think
Because
they're watching?
they have to work, but they have to understand that they have to work around your schedule.
That's the tricky part. Yeah.
And a lot of people don't, a lot of people, you're employed by me, you're going to work at my hours, but at night shifts wouldn't work.
No.
Okay. Do you have passports so if you want to go play in Canada?
No, I don't.
You better go get one.
Yeah, I better. You got a show lined up with Canada, Brandon?
I'll figure it out.
All right, I'll get
Oh,
passports.
you sure
I
will.
got friends in Canada.
I want you to, don't ever let anybody else become a booking agent for you.
I don't kind of.
We'll take the help,
I don't really
but,
plan
like,
to.
yeah.
Well, no, because they want too much, and then they can let you down too.
Yeah.
You know?
Even
Don't
if
want
we
a
had
cut of
one,
it.
You
never
pay,
leave them alone.
you pay a booking agent, and they're gonna give you. Oh, well, we only earned $400, but I'm gonna give you $350 or $250 because I have to take the percentage. And I never always will tell people. No. If you take whatever they make at the door, a lot of us will say, well, whenever there's going to be a fee at the door, you're going to, we'll give you whatever the fee is, and that's not honest.
Mm-hmm.
Right, or a percentage of the bar.
Right.
Sometimes the percentage of the bar, you wonder, they say like 200 or 15%, whichever is more, and then they'll give you like
They'll give you
the
200.
200, but you know that it was more than that.
What was 15% though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do the math
And
real
I've seen
quick,
that,
and you
you know,
know.
and that's why when I had the pleasure of going wherever my son went and playing, because I think it's important that families support the band.
Yeah, it's our first fans, absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Our first fans are our families. So
Yeah, and I
absolutely,
think that's
yeah.
important. You know, I think
Yeah.
it's, I never missed a show. Unless I went to, no, actually, and I don't, and is it harder now because they have all these electronic machines that you can bring in, and they know, is it harder now to get a gig to play than it was, we'll say, 5 years ago?
A lot of bars do prefer DJs on some nights of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually the weekends, though, we can get shows.
And what is your phone number if they want to reach you?
Well, they can find us at thehumansbeingmusic
Yeah,
at gmail.com.
yeah.
That's the easiest way to contact me.
Okay. Gmail. Okay, human
Yep.
being.
Or the Humans Being on Facebook.
Okay.
That works too. We've actually got some songs that we're going to post up pretty soon from our last show.
Okay. And if you want to, you can, don't be afraid to post it on my Facebook as well.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And Mary's too. Okay. We're going to help get you known. If I didn't believe you, trust me. You know.
Hey, Chuck, if you're listening on, sometime you watch, listen to these guys play. Get them in your place.
He owns a business. Okay.
It's right down the street.
All right. I actually am looking at you. There's a club down in Massachusetts, Falls River, Mass. I have no idea why I'm getting that, but that's what this is. And it's a club that looks kind of seedy on the outside, but you go in there and you're going to be bombing, you know, like there is no tomorrow. I don't mean falling, I mean playing out. What do they call them? I get my word. I don't know the kids didn't go to that.
I know what you meant.
You know, okay? But they're going to want you to repeat every 2 months.
What's the bar?
What's their phone number? How do we contact them?
I'm
what's
not
the
sure
bar?
the
I can
bar.
get- I
Yeah,
can-
but it's a bar down towards Falls River, Mass.
In Falls River,
Yeah.
Mass.
Oh, that's a drive, yeah. Falls River.
Falls
That's-
River.
I know it falls right down there.
Don't
Bedford.
go. If you go less than what you think you should be making, then you're underselling yourself, and the people are not going to want to come and hear you. Be the top rock
Oh, I know
stars.
the one you're talking about. You're
Yeah.
talking about the Legion. Down in
No, this is a
Falls.
big one.
The
This is
Legion.
like a,
is a
yeah,
big-
but
that's what
it could be a
the-
Legion, but this is like a private. I mean, a public. Yeah, Legion's one of them. But once you hit that one down at Falls River, Mass, could be in 3 months. Let me tell you, you're going to be on the road. Okay. You have a van that you carry all your equipment in. Have an old van.
Oh, yeah.
Needs a lot of body repair.
Yep.
What kind you got?
It's an Econoline.
Yeah, call, fall apart, and then I'll take care of you daily.
Yeah.
I would suggest because what I'm looking at is you're going to be going down to a gig, and your van is going to pop out.
Don't say that.
Oh, no.
No.
It's like one of my deepest fears.
And you know what?
show.
Let
We're
me tell
kind
you
of all
what.
waiting for it to happen.
No, it's a good van.
I'm
It is
about
good, it's
99% accurate on everything I'll tell you when it comes to traveling. Okay? It's up to you. Can you afford to get a new van? Is it your van?
Yeah.
Is it what you use, repair it daily, every day? Is that your car you drive back and forth every day with?
Yeah. That's
And
mine.
you got shock problems?
Maybe.
And you got brake problems?
I thought I took care of those.
And you got a bald tire?
Well, a few.
Your car goes like this when it should be going this way. Your van
Just when I hit the brakes. Too.
Yeah. It truly needs to be aligned.
Yeah.
Well,
It needs a
he, you know, and well, we can get him in there, and he can kick the tire, put everything back into place for you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. But I just don't want to see you going down the highway. By the way, speed limits are meant to be obeyed.
Oh, trust me, I
Like
obey them.
roughly.
In
right.
that van?
Right, yeah.
I definitely
Well, that you
speed
have to probably
limits.
go under the speed limit.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. And keep the cigarette, keep the window down so you don't want to smoke. One of the things I'm also going to tell you is that there's going to be a guy in one of the clubs that you're going to be playing at. He's going to present you with a card. He's going to say, "Oh, I can do this for you." And I'm sure you've run into one, but I can do that for you. I promise you the moon, but he's going to give you the sewer. He's all talk. you already know him.
We'll look out for that.
There's a lot of those.
Okay, he comes in there with a little arrogant attitude, with I'm a Mr. Great Man, I can do this and I can do that. You agree? I can do this and I can do that, and I will put you on top. And all you got to do is give me 20% of your gate and give me $1,500 in advance.
See you later.
Yeah.
I would say that was a scam, wouldn't you?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Okay. You have a dental plan where you work?
I think so.
You better go double check. I'm seeing 4 cavities.
No way. I'm so good.
When you
with
brush
my-
your teeth, you're like a jackhammer.
Oh yeah.
Especially partied out the night before, you know. You know, and you're taking all the protection that you have. This girl that you are with, I really applaud you two being together.
Thank you.
If you break up, it'll be your fault. You can't control her.
There's no control, but instead, like, some conversations about what we both want, you know? So, we kind of steer the boat.
Yeah, let her follow her dream as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I would never
She's
stop
a
her.
pretty independent lady.
To an extent.
You know, I wouldn't want to argue with her because I'd lose. Is she around your age?
Yes.
Okay, and she's very intelligent.
Yes.
Okay, she in college,
Yeah.
and she became a lawyer. Let me tell you what, she would be a fantastic lawyer. She has, but she also, like I said, there will be people that will try to say no, don't let anybody interfere. It's all up to you. Don't give her a reason to be jealous.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I mean, she's going to have to accept the fact that you're going to be talking to the women. Let's face it, women pay the biggest bills. Okay, if they like you, you got a lot of people coming. So if they want you to sign their little smelly undies, you know, just do that, you know, whatever. And you in a relationship also?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Trust her?
Oh yeah.
She trusts you?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You want to get married? Are you married?
No.
You live together?
Yes.
That's a marriage as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, then yes, we're married.
When I'm a firm believer, only does God and the people in this country say, "Oh my God, Mary, you and I have got to get married right away." Hey, I've been married 4 times. That's enough for me, you know. But did they go to the concerts with you, or?
Mm-hmm. Everyone's
Boy, they keep an eye on you, don't they?
They'd never miss it.
Yeah, right. Isn't that cool knowing that you got that support?
It is.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But there are some bars you probably would not take your girlfriends to because they're kind of
Sometimes.
Yeah, because I wouldn't recommend. Are you in a relationship too?
No,
You're not ready.
I'm just not.
You're too
No.
independent, right? And you're still finding yourself.
Yeah,
You know who you're married to? Your music.
that's pretty cool.
You know, you really are. You can. I actually look at, like I said, wow, this is coming back really full. When it comes back again, I actually want to encourage you two both to to do a diagram of a video game. No one has ever done it before that I'm aware of.
Like a soundtrack for a video game?
Yeah,
I'm
the
trying to think
soundtrack
of
and
that.
make it into a game as well, like level 1 to go, level 1, level 2,
Right,
level,
right.
you know. I know that you both can do it. The 3 of you can do it. Or 4, whatever it takes. I'm going to give you that challenge. Are you good for challenges?
I like challenges.
Okay, how about you?
Yes.
And you?
For sure.
Okay. He can do a lot of the heavy work because, because you guys are cooking and providing. If you don't have a child right now, you have one coming.
Maybe so. I
And
have
that's
3
a boy.
cats. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
No.
No? Okay.
Cats have
Cats.
4 legs and baby has 2.
Well, I mean...
And I
you know,
also will
kinda-
tell you within a year and a half you're going to own your own house.
Nice, dude.
I-
Would that be a dream come true?
Nice.
Well, is it a mobile home?
No.
then maybe not. Because I see a house kind of is like,
It'll be it could be a double wide mobile home.
it's one of those things that, like, if you can't travel in it, if it's not small enough for you to go experience the world while it's still here, then you're kind of just, like, trapping yourself.
Oh, no, you're still going to have be able to travel the world.
Okay, cool.
Number one is you have a very restless spirit.
Thank you.
You can't sit in one place for a long period of time. You have that really, I gotta go. You're the same way, even with your jobs. How long you been there?
A couple months.
Ah, so getting restless already?
No. Maybe.
Well, hope they're not listening, Helga. You didn't tell everybody you were coming on the air, right?
No.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. We won't say things bad. But I also will tell you, I do see you teaching. I do see you doing teaching, like in a, like a lot of kids, like in inner city or people who can't afford it. I see you teaching them a lot of patience. I see, because you have a lot of patience. You had, oh, shut up. You have a lot of patience within yourself. You had to teach yourself how to be patient.
Yeah.
And when you're in your world of music, you are in your world of music.
Yep. Focus right on that. Dial
Nobody
in.
can bother you. It's like a child that has autism. Don't break up the concentration because then you have a hard time getting back. I'm not saying you have autism. But,
No, it's concentration. You're right. When you're playing, that's what you're focused on.
Right.
Especially
Everybody
on
has
stage.
autism. I don't care who you are. Everybody has autism one way or the other. When you guys are playing your music or writing your music, leave you the hell alone, or hell is gonna be paid, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. One of the things that you two. The sad part is you two have so many jealous people out there, all three of you, for you. Because you're not afraid to grab the brass ring and go for that gusto or go for the star, okay? I do think that you guys will be together for a long, long time. No, if you make me wrong, then I'll put a hooey-dooey on your guitar so you can't play. I scold that to one kid. You know. But I also will tell you, one of the things I look at all of you is that you're going to learn how to be family people. You're going to learn how to work and to play your music. I don't see your lady friends give you an ultimate. It's either me or the band. I don't see that.
Never.
Because it's amazing though. There are a lot of men out there who. Women as well. It's either the music or me. Like one of my ex-wives says, it's either the dog or me. I said, well, goodbye. I'll take my dog. And but and it really is true. And people, because they get jealous of the attention that you're not giving to them, so they think you put it all on your band. But I had this feeling that you had made people know that your band comes first.
It's the most important thing in my life right now.
I'm sorry?
It's the most important thing in my life right now.
And they accept that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Well, see, that's what my son tells me not to sing. But I just see, I'm not going to tell you this success is going to be overnight. We already know that. No. If it's overnight, then I get scared. Was it Godsmack? That had that big drum. Yeah, Godsmack, was it?
What's that?
That Godsmack, it was way back 10 years, 15 years ago. They're from Litchfield and the Derry area. You never heard of Godsmack?
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I just don't know their story really.
Oh, yeah, well, they became a success overnight. And the guy, the lead singer, becomes very arrogant. When you get arrogant, then you lose.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they still a touring band, though?
I don't know if they're still touring or not.
I think
they're still together.
Yeah.
I don't know about a tour.
Touring,
I think they play like Foxwoods once every 2 years and stuff like that, kind of like jump in on that boat. Yeah.
And I met the drummer, Robbie, one time. He's good, but
Wait, so this is really funny because we've done one other television show, and it was with this woman named Patty Stalker, and it was down in
Westford, Mass.
Westford, Mass. Their WT like public television.
WCAT.
WCAT. And she was dating Robbie. who I think is the drummer of Godsmack,
Yeah.
or was
was
the
the
drummer of
drummer,
Godsmack.
yeah.
Okay, something like that. Isn't that wrong?
Yeah.
So I just kind of
His,
like made that connection.
Yeah,
It's
and
kinda
one of
funny.
the and actually Robbie's in-laws or something like that owned the restaurant Poor Boys. What's the name of that restaurant in there?
Which one?
Poor Boys or something like that, going down towards Dairy. Oh, it was a restaurant,
I
you
don't know
know.
about the place.
It's a highfalutin name because you pay if you got Godsmack has been in there, you know. That's like over here at Red Arrow because Adam Sandler has been in that Red Arrow, so you're going to pay. Oh, Adam Sandler sat right here. I said, well, I'm not going to sit there. Have a good day. See, I'm the type, when I go into a restaurant, I do not like my food touching.
Really?
Oh, they had to put it on separate plates.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, I am one of and you will hear me scream from one end of the restaurant
you
to
will.
another. If I don't tell you to put on something, I'll swallow it, you know. I'll spend it down, I'll push it in all. I cannot have my food touching.
Wow.
And Mary can tell you Scott's very good about separating my
Yeah.
food, you know, like that too, you know. I don't know, maybe it could be tried, I don't know, yes it is for me, you know. And, you know, so, and I have to set, I have to set my bread this way, my vegetable over here, and maybe the meat here and the potato over here.
If it was me, I'd just put it all in one pot.
Oh, God,
Pile
oh.
it
All
all.
right, I like you. That's it.
And Mary says, you do that, see, Mary puts my way to
Go
cook
down
out
the
quite
way
often.
anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody else does it too. I have one waitress that refused to do it. I said, have a good day, then I'll just have coffee. Most of the people that I go, most restaurants that I go to, will accommodate,
Oh, yeah.
you know, because it's a, you know, and I'm also a very strong food critic too on Facebook. If I don't like you, and if you don't like you, I know how to slam people, you know, and I'm very good at it. There used to be a place, I think Scott, maybe look at this, Scott for me. I know, yeah, right here too. And I know how to do. There was a restaurant that was over on 2nd Street, and I ordered a seafood plate. It was like $42, and I told them what I wanted. She thought it was a joke. And I said, so are you going to do it? Well, it's pretty funny, but it's going to take a lot of dishes. I said, you know what, sweetheart? Have a great day. I said, and watch what I put down on Facebook. I have a huge following on that, so I'm pretty lucky. You guys are going to have, you get about 500 right now?
Close to
Getting
4.
there.
Yeah, close to 4.
What if I told you, and it's going to be up to you, if I see 600 within the next 2 months?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I can believe that. Yeah.
It's going to be all up to you, guys. You got to be persistent. Don't be, I'm not going to tell you you're not going to be discouraged, but I will tell you. I also will tell you that do you know how to do, like, designing of like, guitars? Could you draw one for your own, one of you?
Design a guitar?
The way you would want it, the way you would want it to sound, and cut it out and put it on the...
Oh, I never thought of doing it. Brandon always wanted to make his own guitar.
I mean, I've got friends that are luthiers, but I don't know how. I could probably
That's garbage. 'cause
contact
you know how.
someone.
No, you know how to make it to your own specifications. Don't sell yourself so short. All three of you have a lot of multi-talents. You really do. I mean, don't discourage yourself from being one. If you want to be, like I said, a video game, it may seem off the wall right now. And I'm not going to tell you to run right now there tomorrow that you're going to make it. It'll come in time. Everything that you guys want, and for the success, it may take you 5 years, it may take you 6 months, but within 5 years you're going to be pretty well known. Okay.
5 years is a long time. Yeah. We will
Is it a
have-
long time?
We'll have a lot more music in 5 years, I would
Yeah.
say. Hopefully, have toured a couple times at that point.
When on my show, we never use the word hope. Do we?
Right.
We always say, I know.
We know.
Yeah.
There you go. And you gotta, because the angels or the spiritual guides will hope with you. If you say, I know, then they're going to follow with you. Does that make sense to you? Hey, the lady who called in, I wish can you hear them now?
Yeah, call back.
Call back, let us know, please. Okay, can we hear another original? One from you, or however you guys want to.
Well, I'm not going to sing. I don't sing.
No.
But what do you guys want to play?
Do the words are hard to say.
Yep.
What's the name of it?
This song is called "The Words Are Hard to Say."
Oh. Not for me. Ladies and gentlemen, humans being. Did I get it right?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my God, Mary, 2 times in a row. Oh goodness. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Don't let it happen
I
again.
know. This is a great show. I love the
I'm
energy.
taping it.
Ancient powers rise and fall, and youth slows to a humble call. And clean slates play ball and reach ever higher up the wall. Words are hard to say, and yet they come easily to lips unknowing of the years. Wise old knickknacks hung with pride, secrets learned from far and wide, friends in which you may confide will build the fires up inside. We'll build the fires up inside. The words are hard to say, and yet they come easily to lips unknowing of the years. I know it's hard these days, but it should be easy, 'cause things aren't quite as they appear. Remember everything you learned and what the people said. Extrapolated information running through your head. You're living life for every moment you're not in your bed. Compile every bit of information till you're dead. Hope for the best, but don't forget yourself inside the worst. Compile every bit of information till you burst. Then throw the pieces of yourself across the universe. Behold the answer right before you finally disperse.
again. Awesome. Folks, give us a call. Let us know. You're just being a big support. It is area code 603 640-3091. And, let us know if you enjoy the music. Also, if you are live on the internet and you can watch the show, give us a call just to confirm
give
it,
us a
right?
call.
These guys are great young lads, they're kind of wild around the edges, but that's okay, but we won't tell anybody, Their wife had their whips, if you don't behave, bang, something like that, maybe the handcuffs or whatever, but but they have what I like about them? They're a happy-go-lucky bunch, and I don't really see egos on there, which is important. I think when you start allowing your egos to get in the way, then that's when your band starts to fall. You're an amazing bass player.
Thanks.
I've been watching your fingers go there. I like it that you're not using the pick because a lot of the bass players use the pick.
I can't.
And I also think that's cheating.
Yeah, me too.
Making my makeup run here, But I think that's cheating when they do that. And you get a lot of calluses, though, on your hands from
yeah,
you
definitely.
get used to it. How about you guys? You get calluses from playing so much all the time?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I keep looking at, I just get along. I just know as long as you two, all three of you, is it four of you?
Yep.
I think you have an extra. The four of you don't allow another band member to come in. I think you guys will do great. Okay, because you're going to get someone that will give you a lot of. I will tell you how we're going to do this. I'm going to tell you how to do that.
There you go.
Right, and
Don't
you know
want
what? That could break up your band. And you don't want that. I think the way you have it now is the right portion.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
It feels good.
Yeah.
Do you have
Definitely.
someone that's trying to get into your band right now?
There's a few people who want to play with us.
Maybe a guitar, but I think if you added another one, that would do fun. I really do. Because right now you all harmonize together. And you two have spent a lot of time singing together, practicing together.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows. Work is going to pay off. So I know it seems discouraging at times. Do you believe it's going to pay off?
Absolutely.
You believe it's going to pay off?
I know it will.
All right. How about you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, we got to take care of that van there.
Somehow, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't. I really wish a lot. I don't want to see you. You're going down the highway, it's clickety, and it couldn't. And I don't want you to go down by where I said, towards Massachusetts here, because that's going to be a very important gig. Okay.
Okay.
Who's the driver? You?
Yeah.
Oh, Hail Mary, full of grace. God is with you. Listen to them. I like because they have a good sense
Yeah.
of humor.
That's good.
And that's it. You make jokes for you during the band too, like comedy jokes and stuff like that.
On stage,
While we play.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's important, isn't it?
I think so, yes.
And I agree. Like when I do a stage show, I'm called the dirty old psychic, and I said I'm not old, but you can call me dirty if you want, Like, and I think that because I think it's important that people know who you are, and you do have a sense of humor instead of all being tight-lipped, and are we gonna do, and you also mingle with the crowd during the thing, and that's important too. And I've seen so many arrogant people that go in, and like I said, I've seen a lot of them come, and I see a lot of them go, and usually, and when they get that I am better than that one type of attitude, I look at one guy that you're gonna fall. For some reason, that band went out of commission. And I think it's good to have friendly competition.
Oh, definitely. It makes you better.
Right. Like if you go to the Battle of the Bands or whatever, it makes you friendly. But have you ever been in the Battle of the Bands?
Yeah.
Don't you find there's a lot of arrogance in it?
Maybe there was. I tried not to see it.
Yeah, okay. That's why I'm a psychic. But I mean, I'm going to beat you. But I don't think Battle of Bands are run fairly either.
Well, we didn't win the one we did last year.
No.
We didn't win.
It was like we had been together for about 3 months when
Yes.
we did that Battle of Bands, and there were maybe like 30 people I think that were doing that Battle of the Bands, and we ended up coming in 5th.
30 bands.
30 bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
that's a
people,
good
but it
thing.
was like 30 bands. It was a whole day event, and you only get an hour I think to play.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We only did 3 songs. Yeah.
but it's also who brings in the most people.
It's a popularity.
it
It's
is
not-
a popularity
It's not a
contest.
talent contest.
Right.
And my son brought a whole bunch of that. And they raffled off, whoever won a van. And this is what
wow.
okay. But
We
the
gotta find
van,
that battle.
Yeah, right.
no, the van when the windshield was broke.
What kind
It
of
was
crap is
donated
that?
from one of the local radio stations. So the band, whoever won it, had to put a lot of money into it. So, but they don't tell you that. You know? I'd rather have. Do you get whoever? Did you win cash or?
We didn't
No.
win anything. It was they just told us we were 5th place out of courtesy.
We
wasn't
would have
that nice
won
of them?
Yeah.
some recording thing, right?
Yeah.
An EP recording if we had came in first.
I actually look at you going to another big battle in the band, and by all rights, you people should come in first.
Hopefully.
But no, look at what I'm saying now. By all rights, you should come in first. But
Right.
if the bosses and the owners, discretion, he's already picked his favorite, and one of the favorites is come back every year and wins over and over, and they're horrible, but they bring a lot of people in.
We'll try and knock them out this year.
There you go. I've seen a lot of bands that were so horrible, and they were really horrible, and I don't know how they won, but it's because there again, they bring in they sell a lot of tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So the next battle of bands gets you. But do you sell tickets to bring the people in?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure when you're working in public restaurants, get out there and sell those tickets. You know, get out there, wear a thong and a t-shirt, and say, "Okay, come see us." You know.
All
I
right.
miss you. I saw that.
I can be pretty inventive. I used to write dirty books, by the way. I made a lot of money at it. And the worse the book sounded, the more money I made.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But then I had to get a conscience. It took all that fun away. Of course, I'd be 2 sheets to the wind with alcohol and, whatever, and I could get pretty warped. But one thing that I actually, you live all in New Hampshire?
Yep.
You're all in favor of marijuana being legalized?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, me and the left of my own heart there. If people, first of all, people have got to understand that marijuana is not addicting. It is psychological if you want it to be. We can all go for days without one, right?
It's as addicting as playing guitar is, but I don't want to stop doing that.
No.
So.
Yeah, there you go. And I suppose I could call my second reading could be addicted, right? Because I love doing what I
Yeah,
do.
right.
And boy, you want to see when I'm going, whoa. But anyway, I get really, but I think that anything can be can be abused. Playing guitars, cooking, whatever you might want to do, can all be overdone. You agree?
Everything else,
Yeah.
no matter what it is.
One of the things I also will tell you, it is, have you played out this weekend?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you
Saturday.
played?
Where?
Yeah.
We're playing at Fody's Great American Tavern in Nashua, New Hampshire at 10 p.m.
10 to 12? Or
10 to 1.
10 to 1?
Yep. This will be our first Fody's show, our first 3-hour set with our new keyboard player as well.
Yep.
You're going to do great, right?
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
All right. You're going to go back, right?
Yeah, we
All
always
the
go
time.
back, yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
That's like,
We're
that's
booked
actually,
again already
Yeah.
Okay.
on the first.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Word of mouth. You can advertise on Facebook. You can advertise what you should be doing, but you can advertise in the newspapers or whatever. But your best advertisement is word of mouth.
Yeah.
Hey, I went and heard the human beings, and man, they were fantastic. You gotta go hear them, And trust me, I'll be bragging about you guys on my Facebook and more often on my TV show. I have a huge internet following.
Nice.
I mean, I have it right there, but I've been doing this for almost 20 years, so. But you gotta like what you're doing.
And you can see it in their face.
Yeah, and you
They
can't.
like it.
Like the first time I did a second reading on TV, oh man, the words hardly came out of my mouth, and everything was off colored. It looked like a blur. Then I had another lady who came on after that, and the second she sat there, nothing like distracting you while you're trying to read. But I do like what I'm doing. I love the TV show, and I would encourage anybody, even you guys, as much as, even though it may be local station, but remember they have internet, and internet works wonders. Okay. Tom, I actually see you going out more. and meeting more people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I think that's important that you do that too. You would also make a good PR man.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get talking, you can really talk a heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a few drinks, you know. Who knows
Oh yeah,
what I'm
that
gonna say.
alcohol will do it every time. Believe me.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done. Shall we say? Questionable dances when I've been drinking a couple of times. I'd get on a table and away I'd go. You know? But it's been 23 years, so, you know, and I have more fun now, especially after I've been smoking. I get on that table now, I can really move my body around, you know. But I also will, like I said before, always keep your commitments. Always. Don't let the club owners shortchange you. Who takes the money? You? So you're kind of like the headmaster. You're kind of like a spokesperson.
He's the mouth of the band. Yeah.
Right.
We say he's the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, the manager.
Yeah.
Make sure you take that. I want all my money.
Yeah.
You know, don't let them, because you got one club that cheated you guys out of a lot of money.
A lot of them do that.
That's
Isn't
what
it
they all
sad?
try to do,
Yeah.
Then they complain, oh, we didn't make any money. But
Yeah.
yet you look at the tip bucket, or you look at what they're going at the
Yeah.
door, you know, and, you know, that's why I don't, it's up to you guys if you want to play for what the door will pay you. But you want to have a friend of yours with you. Like your girlfriend, your girlfriend's go with you, right?
Yeah.
And then sit right by the door with the guy who's taking the money in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You have to truly.
Most bars will usually ask you to bring somebody so that they can work the door, and
Right.
then it's up to you to trust that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I would not know, and then change the policies then, you know. But I actually will tell you, I actually see you, like I said, motorcycle weekend, expect to be busy.
Definitely.
And I
That's a
also
good
will
idea.
tell you, don't be surprised during the next fall or even the spring that you might be doing a concert up there.
That'd be great.
Okay?
That'd be
Because
cool.
you have like a folk, but yet a rock and roll type beat. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Not that last song. That was awesome. What's it called?
That was The Words Are Hard to Say.
Now, words are hard to. I've never had that problem.
I'm not surprised.
I didn't start talking until I was 4 years old, and my foster mother said I never shut up after.
Gotta make up for lost time.
That's right. Well, I also will tell you that in your past life, you played in a lot of castles in your past life. Do you believe in past lives?
Yeah.
Okay. You were always, most of the people here, 9 out of 10, you have always been in the music industry. Okay. You have played it over. I'm looking at Spain, and you. I wish you all these things. The traveling musical, man. I wish there was a way I could prove all of this stuff.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
You're right. And, actually, go through the books of castles in Spain, see if anyone recognizes it. Any place could be familiar.
Okay.
You were a jokester.
That's not
why
surprising.
today. A lot of times we follow through what we were, okay, and come through. You were always a classical music player and a writer.
Cool.
That's why you still have that today, you know, and this is why you teach harmony to others. I actually see. Oh, this is exciting. Really, when I say this, not too far from now, you're going to have 2 people thank you for saving their lives. Because they came in and they heard your music, and you people, for some reason, either you or one of you, actually went instead of talking to them and letting them know life is beautiful, without condemning them, and I want you to know they're going to come back to you and say, "Thank you, you saved our life." Isn't that awesome?
That's beautiful.
That's huge.
Yeah. And I know you've already done it twice. There was once an 18-year-old girl that you guys, because the song that you play comes from, like it could have been like tragedy or what happened, how you can improve your life. Does that make sense to you? Okay. And as I'm looking at it now, oh my God, I'm getting emotional, so I know it's going to happen. When I start getting emotional, right,
Dr.
Mary?
Jody says her nephew, Tom.
Oh. Dr. Jody says hi to you.
Yeah, Jody's cool.
Yeah. She's been on my
She's
show several
listening.
times.
Jody's awesome.
Oh, she is?
Yep,
Okay.
she's watching it.
Oh, good. And she's been on my show several times. You know, that should be going on. So you know Brian.
Yes.
He's not flaking to happen. I love him dearly. You know, I have never met anybody I don't like. Have you?
Well,
I mean, think about it. You may dislike what they do.
yeah.
You know, and I think
Sometimes
all of
it
you.
takes a long time for them to do something I don't dislike, though.
Yeah.
But it's never the person
I
themselves.
see actions, and
Yeah.
I hate that word hate. I just use it too, but I mean,
Yeah.
hate is such a strong word.
That was a bad word in my house growing up.
Right,
My
yeah.
parents didn't let me say it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. But I also will tell you, you know how to hold a grudge when you want to. But it only holds you back. You gotta be a little more. Right now, there's a person you gotta forgive. Okay? Because they forgot all about it. But you don't forget. You don't forget.
Strange.
Okay? But just let it go. That's like for years and years, I held on to my grudge because I was making fun of in Springfield, New Hampshire, New London, because I have a hair lip.
Incoming call. All right.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mom's Community Corner. Hello. Hello.
Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah, I did have two.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
Yeah. No. But
Call back.
I love it. I love these scam calls. You ever get scam calls on your phone?
Yeah.
I ask them if they have a credit card, then do I get a discount for masturbation? They hang up for quite a while.
Whoever was calling, please call back.
Yeah, but for years, for like probably 60, I held this grudge against the people in my town I grew up in, and my dad and all that. And for years, and I blamed everybody else but myself. I refused to take some responsibility. Oh, my dad made me an alcoholic, or my dad. You know, one day when you start realizing you're only responsible for your own actions, nobody else is. You know, you get along with your father-in-law,
I don't have a father-in-law.
mother girlfriend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay, you
yes,
know what
I
I'm
do.
saying. Yeah,
He's
okay.
rad. Yeah.
He's kind of proud of his daughter go with a band member. You know.
Yeah, isn't he in a band?
Yeah, he is in a band.
He loves
Into
it.
the band. Okay. So what they say, most girls follow their father. You know, the boyfriends will be like their fathers and like this stuff too. Okay. Because the one thing about you guys is you don't disrespect anybody. But if they want to be disrespected, you know, they're going to disrespect you. But you guys do it in a nice way.
Yeah, only spread peace and love, you know?
Right. But, I mean, you can do it in a way when they want, especially you're good at this, and you too. If they've insulted you or whatever, you can insult them in a way they do until, oh my God, he insulted me when I got back home. I love doing that, you know. Is that my phone?
No, that was
Oh,
mine.
that's yours, that's
Yeah.
right. The Dixie song, right? Folks, if you want to call, you can call her phone, but you can call here. It's
I'm not
okay.
sure who this was.
We're not going to shy away from you guys calling in, you know. And one of the things is that I usually have. I want to tell you. I usually have people that have a band or have played 2 or 3 songs. But you know what? I want you to go. If we can get 5 in, I'll be happy. Can you do 5?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we can do 5. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
You ready? Like Lawrence Welk says, a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
So we'll do New Year.
This is cool.
I know, isn't it? If Dr.
Yeah.
Jody, if that was you that called me my cell phone, call me back if you want.
Well, we are here. What's the song?
What's the song?
This song is called New Name, and it is by The Humans Being, written by Brandon O'Grady.
All right, you got to sit up there so we can hear you. Okay, don't be shy from the mic.
Thanks again for having us. This is a lot
Oh,
of
my
fun.
honor, my
Yeah,
pleasure.
this is a
I
lot
want
of
you
fun.
guys back on again.
Absolutely. We
Oh.
would love to do this
You
again.
guys have had as much fun as we're having
I
fun.
know. This is,
Oh, I'm going to dress you in dragon next time.
I know.
Awesome.
Just
Gotta give it a quick stare, you know.
I do have a book. Wait a minute.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Well, I once knew many wanted to run free. In his mind, he built up shackles, wouldn't let him see that he was swimming through his thoughts for an eternity. I hope that man don't get lost at sea. If you're alive and you're feeling fine, do what you really love and always be so kind. If you put good in, we'll all get good out, and I know that you can see it's true without a doubt. Time will prove what you wanna be, and following your passion will set you free. If there's a change in this world that you wanna see, don't wait for anyone, make those changes be. Overencumber a slower cynicality and filling friends' minds with negativity. Sarcasm and it becoming tendencies will friends slander back, create new enemies. If you're alive and you're feeling fine, do what you really love and always be so kind. If you put good in, we'll all get good out, and I know that you can see it's true without a doubt. Time will prove what you wanna be, and following your passion will set you free. If there's a change in this world that you wanna see, don't wait for anyone, make those changes be. And when your ship starts sinking, electric mind stops twinkling. You're not yourself when you're stuck thinking away. But don't you turn back to your drinking today.
That was awesome. That
Once you reach shore, you'll worry no more of feeling so pure and straight to your core. And if you'll unwind, you'll finally find you'll have a good time and happier mind. You know it's the truth, you're already bruised, got nothing to lose, so do not dispute. And once you reach shore, you'll worry no more of feeling so pure and straight to your core.
awesome. How long did it take you to write that?
I wrote the guitar part for that song. That was like I wrote that the first time I ever worked a music festival. I was out by a fire, and it was like right on the river. We had this hotel. The whole crew that I was working with, building the stage and working with these artists and stuff, we were all just hanging out and out of nowhere there was this huge windstorm. There wasn't anything like lightning or rain at the time, but it was just this windstorm, and I was rocking this song that I'd been playing forever. And one of my buddies who I had met at the festival, he actually just started singing. And some of those lyrics kind of followed through, but I didn't catch all of them, But in the moment, that was when I knew that's how the song was going to sound roughly at the time. So it was really cool to kind of just go play a song out at this place where I had never been before, out in Hunter, New York. You know, the Catskill region, out in Hunter, New York. And, and this guy, me and him just got together and jammed. It was really cool. Yeah.
I went to the original Woodstock.
Very nice.
No, remember too much about it, but I know I was there.
Wow.
And if you see it coming on, you see a guy run across the street naked. Well, anyway. But I had Janis Joplin kiss me right here.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, I sure did.
Wow.
Didn't wash my face for a week.
Only a week?
And then I saw Jimi Hendrix coming down, playing the Stars Spangled Banner. Of course, I saw a lot of Stars Spangled Banners after that, too. Didn't I? I actually had a lot of people wondering where I was because I had never missed a day of work. And all of a sudden, I was gone for 3 days, where is he? But that was one. If they hadn't want to fire me, that would have been worse. Because a memory that I will always have.
Oh, for sure.
And I was going to go back to the original, that's when they tried to redo the Woodstock over again, and nothing is ever the same.
Nah.
No matter how much and I met a lot of interesting people. I see people getting carried out in body bags, so to speak. Now, the Hell's Angels were the bodyguards. So, And I can remember I couldn't find anything, but I kept my money in one of my shoes. And how it ever happened, I don't know, but I did anyway. I had to buy a pair of pants that was way too big for me because everything was stolen and all that. But you know what? And I always say, the rain, oh, God. And I come that far from the puddle, so I'm trying to drown myself, But that's when you know that Spirit is watching with you, okay? I do see you doing a lot of outdoor playing. So be prepared and bring waterproof clothing. Make sure you do a lot of that. I just see that. When you go to a restaurant or where you play in public, how big are the clubs? Do they hold 200 or 300?
Some of them.
Yeah, size varies.
We've done a couple shows at the Jewel in Manchester.
Oh, over here. Is that a nightclub?
Yeah.
Is it really? Is it a rough club? Is it a?
It's a big place. Holds probably 300-400.
I've gone by there, but I've never been in there. But I kind of like the dives. I really do. I think I have more fun when I'm in a bar and it's like a dive than I do because in a bar and that's kind of like a dive, you can have fun and be yourself. Mm-hmm. And the crowd, And one thing about the four of you, know how to get the crowd going. And I think that's the most important thing of all. Because I'm going to say four of you, actually, you can play with a very serious face or you can play with a real, your mood, people will never know how to take your moods. And I think that's important, And I can actually see if you're sick, you still go on stage. Isn't it amazing, when Nathan Day goes, I don't really want to do my TV show, but but once I get on the air, it's so much different. That's like you might have a head cold, or you may not feel like you want to play, but isn't it, once you get on stage?
It's like how we're all always late for practice, but then we never want to stop once we start.
You have a practice place that you go to all the time?
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon's house. And he shares with a couple of roommates, his basement where we play.
The landlords don't complain?
It's a standalone house, so.
I'm sorry?
It's a standalone house, so the landlord isn't present.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nobody complains?
Nope.
That's good.
Yeah.
We stop,
Pretty
around
early.
10-ish.
Yeah, 10:15 at the latest usually.
when my son used to jam in the house I used to live in, I have a few ginger ale, I smoke a little homemade cigarette, and I'd get on the stage there. I didn't know they shut the microphone off, and I was thinking I was a big superstar. I go, yeah, I'm a dragon, and I come to suck your blood and stuff like that. Really sicko stuff. And I thought everybody was hearing it, and the microphone was off. It's a good thing. In fact, they wouldn't even let me in the choir. Were you in choir?
Yeah, for a few years in school, yeah.
Were you?
That's actually where I met him for the first time ever.
Yeah. Right.
Was in like 5th grade or 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was pretty funny because I thought he was somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Ben? And he was just like...
And I was like, is this guy talking to me?
Is he high?
6th grade.
Right.
I wish.
Were you in the chorus or choir?
No, I wasn't. I was in the band. I played trumpet.
You still play trumpet?
I wish I could say I do, but I still have it. I wouldn't know.
I think that would be cool. What do you think, having a trumpet in your band?
Our keyboard,
yeah.
Our keyboard player plays trumpet in a wedding band.
Yeah. Oh, well, how about a dual trumpet song?
Yeah, didn't you play
I
trumpet?
played trumpet
All
in
three,
band
what do you
as well.
guys all play all kinds of instruments?
Yes.
Can you imagine the three of you playing? Do you play trumpet too?
No.
A 3 trumpet intro.
Matt would be so much better than us, though.
Oh, totally, yeah.
My son used to have these big towers, and he would have like the fire going up through when you go like the entrance when they come on. They have lights in the back, and it would look like sonic structure. They would go back and forth, lights really good. Well, he did an awesome thing, But like I said, when the band starts playing with each other, then it's time to put it away, because you don't need that embarrassment.
No.
And, oh, you're back.
Yes.
That your boyfriend down the street, did you?
Oh, yes.
We actually had homeless people try to attack us a couple
Yeah,
of weeks ago.
again today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. While we walked by that, we actually got harassed by some people. They were like...
They thought we were out on the street to play because we had the instruments, and they're like, "You're gonna give us a cut of your money, right?" We're like,
Really?
"Well, we didn't say it.
You
We
hear
didn't
that,
talk to them.
folks?
Oh, I'm very outspoken.
We didn't say anything. We just got
And we actually were down there when I had all
We'll
kinds
call
of folks.
scum today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One guy, he seemed like he's right in that corner.
Oh, yeah.
And every time he sees it, either he comes toward us, and he called us scums.
Yeah.
Was it outside on the
Yeah.
sidewalk where
Yeah, yeah.
I always see
A
them in
white-headed
that
guy.
same spot
Yeah.
by margaritas? Like
Right.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a
this
little
was
bit by.
below
Yeah.
my
And then the other day, about a month and a half ago, my friend Bishop Paul was here. Oh, I have all kinds of people out here. Bishop Paul comes over and we talk a lot. Bishops are not supposed to be readers, second readers, right? But he comes up, he was on the show, and we're walking down, and here's this guy laying there, and everybody's ignoring him. I'm going, whoa. So when I talk to him, I try to revive him. Oh, he's
turning
all
blue.
right. He's okay. This woman's going to throw a cold water on his head. I go, no, you're going to kill him. So I got to say, the 911 people came and they were very responsive, And I try to wake him up and they,
He was literally turning blue.
Right, he was cool. I have a hard time, I feel bad for a lot of the homeless people, and I'm sure you guys do. But you know what? People can work if they want to.
Yeah, it's really their choice.
Yeah. There's some are mentally ill that maybe won't take the drugs. There's some. I've been homeless, so I know. I've been there. I've done it all. So, and I have a friend of mine. I'll tell you about it, man. He owns a factory. He came over there. I think a bunch of pieces. I'll give you guys a job at like $10 to $15 an hour. Oh no, not one, no. And he was gonna give him a place to live.
Yeah, it's easier to just be on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the young kids too. Don't blame it on the drugs. I'm sorry, I don't buy that. I'm an alcoholic. I can't blame alcohol because I've been on the streets. You gotta blame yourself, and you gotta want to improve your life. A lot of the homeless veterans, there's so much help out there for homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if they want it, it's up to them. It's their choice.
Yeah.
And like
Choices.
when and like this, when I'm gonna get a hold of my committee that I have, because I have a charity called Healing Paws NH. But the other ones we raise money to help people who have a dog or a cat or an animal and they can't afford to go to the vet. We'll try to help pay for it. And I even tell the girls we'll neuter their boyfriends too. One lady thought it was serious. I go, no. But so when we get everything lined up, you're going to be the star performer. We might have another band open up for you, but you will do it after.
Sounds great.
Okay, I'll give
absolutely.
you my word. Okay. Probably around September.
Contact us on Facebook. I'll respond promptly.
You want to tell everybody how they can contact you again?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Slide right up there.
So our band is called The Humans Being, and you can contact us on Facebook or through thehumansbeingmusic@gmail.com. Yeah, look for us on Facebook, and our email's on that. We've also got a SoundCloud from our New Year's Eve show, and our next show is this Saturday at Fody's, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning.
How do you spell that?
The Humans Being?
No.
Or Fody's. Fody's Great American Tavern is F-O-D-Y-S. It's a very popular place in Nashua.
Tell them what street you're on in case they don't know where it's at.
Yeah, it's next to the Riverwalk.
Yeah, it's right next to the
Okay.
Riverwalk, Railroad Square in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Yeah, because I'm not from Nashua, you know.
Right.
I'm from California originally, you know.
Oh,
so,
cool.
and that's why I introduced my first homemade cigarette. The
Not
guy
too
that
far off
introduced
French
it to
Hill.
me told me he wouldn't buy me meals
I
after
actually
that
used to live
again.
there. Right on French Hill,
Hill
yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we both lived in different apartments, but like around that area in French Hill.
That used to be a pretty violent area from what I read in the papers.
Years ago, no. French Hill, it's where on Canal Street it started to, but French Hill itself, what they used to call the village, the top of French Hill. We used to live on the top.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like there's some pretty nice neighborhoods like right
Yeah.
in the top of
They have a
that
lot of
area
old
behind it.
buildings down there
Oh, yeah.
that I
Beautiful.
love to go.
Sort of at the
Getting-
bottom of the hill, yeah, there's
Yeah.
big Victorian houses. And
Yeah, I've done a few psychic parties down there,
Yeah.
and the elite part of Nashua.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
nice.
I go to the high end. But I always make sure the money's there first, you know. Would you, do you ever have a homemade cigarette when you're writing? Does that bring you to a higher writing level?
Always.
Yeah, before
I mean, that's my
practice.
own heart, dude.
Yeah, right.
You know, come on, give me 5, dude. You know, nothing wrong. There you go, nothing wrong. You know, I'm very much an encourager of it. Obviously, you can tell. You know, I truly believe because all my family members died when they were in the 60s and all that, and a lot of other people I know. I truly believe that smoking pot helped me to overcome a lot of adversities. You know, I don't smoke cigarettes because actually, maybe 6 years ago with me, I got hypnotized on my show.
Oh,
The
cool.
cigarette smoker with my former co-host.
Hmm.
You know, and he said when you try to light up a cigarette, it's going to taste. I believe me, it did. You guys smoke?
I do, unfortunately.
When you're ready.
Well,
you know
it's
what?
not unfortunate.
No,
It's
no, don't look
expensive.
at it that way. You know what? When the time is right and you're ready to give them up, you're going to give them up.
Yeah, I
You
figure
know.
the same.
Yeah. Well, my son gave me an alternative. Either I keep on drinking nuts in my son and my granddaughter and all of them, so I chose to give it up. You know, I think it was harder for me to give up cigarettes than it was for me to give up alcohol, and I started drinking when I was 15, and I started smoking cigarettes when I was 42. I smoked off and on before that. And of course, that drinking then, you know, you had to have the finger in the air and the Miss Martinis, you know, and everything had to be 3 pieces of ice, everything I do, I work in threes, you know. I also will tell you, your lady friend is very strong psychically.
Yeah, she is. She wished she could have been here today, but she's at work.
Well, the next time you come on, she can come with you.
Yeah.
But she's a little bit shy about her psychic ability.
Mhm.
You know, and it's all, whatever she wants another guy to do is just call me and we'll work on it with her. Okay.
Okay.
I enjoy working with people that have psychic ability. I really, because I like to see it transform into transformation. See, your psychic ability, all of you, is in music.
Mhm.
Who's the artist?
You mean like drawing? He draws more than I do.
You do a lot of artwork.
Yeah, I draw like quite a bit, but not as much as I used to.
Yeah, but it's still part of your psychic ability. Okay. When you cook, you're a short line cook, you know how everything should be done. Nobody has to really show you because you have the automatic setting, you know, the automatic field guy. Well, I'm going to cook, what do you make, ham and eggs and home fries? Are you like a breakfast cook?
No, it's more like a lunch and dinner place. More like a grill cook, burgers, fries, and stuff like that.
Okay. You enjoy cooking?
Yeah, it's fun.
You don't spit on the food, though.
I try not to.
Just the hair.
Now, one thing I always do. That's why I always, if I'm going to complain, I wait till after I get my food.
Yeah.
I was at Denny's down in Nashua, and I said to the lady after I got my food, because you can watch him cook. I said, "Did you just get up out of bed and put this or did you sleep in your shirt? It was wrinkled like there was no tomorrow, and her hair looked like she forgot to wash it for 3 days. And I said, and you forgot to use deodorant." She's looking at me, and then I went to the bathroom and got back out. I said, "Do we have a can here where we can have a fund drive so we can raise money so you guys can clean your bathrooms?" For some reason, they wouldn't let me come back in there. I don't know why. I can't go to McDonald's either. Because I asked the lady for a cheeseburger. She asked me 4 times if I wanted cheese on a cheeseburger.
That's what a cheeseburger is.
Yeah, that's what I looked at. Well, I'm thinking, are you retarded or what? And then she said, "Well, what was wrong with that?" I said, "Well, you must have the same mental issue that she has." And the one thing I look at with the three of you is that's why I say you can't have any more. You guys, you guys click really well, right? Your drum, big keyboard, your drum, whatever, you all click in pretty well. And if you do have a disagreement, you talk it out.
Yeah.
And you don't walk away angry at each other. Because I think that's truly important, Yeah, I like the way he said that, huh?
Jeez. We do a pretty good job communicating, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that's really, how long have you been you've been together for a long time?
Yeah, we've been friends for.
That's right.
How many years?
Forever, 10.
Yeah, since
more than 10 years.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but with different band members, or just the two of you you set up with just the two of you?
Well, we actually played with one other guy who is more like electronically driven nowadays, and he's got his own music, lifestyle as well. And we never really had a falling out, but it's just cool because like we actually we used to play like songs together all the time back.
Yeah.
Not too long
Yeah,
ago.
he goes his way, you go your way, but you're still friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, that's like I used to have, like a lot of my co-hosts that were here. We're still friends. Even though I want to drown them, but that's okay, No, we still get along really well. I think, because there are times when you have to part ways. Mm-hmm. There are times when you have to outgrow each other, And then one of you're going to have one person who's going to have to play the drums all the time instead of swapping.
We hope to find a drummer that can do that for us so we can both play guitar all the time.
You just answered my question.
Mm-hmm.
I actually see a drummer. You know how I said be careful how you select money? I see a drummer, but you make sure that he doesn't have an ego trip. Make sure that he knows how to play. And remember, you get a lot of wannabes. Oh, the human beings. Oh, they're a good being. Well, I can play with them, and they're gonna expect if he makes a mistake or whatever, they're gonna expect you to cover up for him.
Yeah, like there was a lot of people wanted to play keyboard with us before we picked who we did.
Yeah, our keyboard player Matt just kind of like we talked about it in the past. Like we hoped that we would just be shredding and jamming, and a rift would open up in the sky, and he would just fall right out. And basically, like a week later, after talking about it, he came over and we jammed together. And we had previously played like once or twice, but he wasn't really around too much in between. And then only recently has kind of been like confirmed.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah, he was like, I'm there.
That he wants to play.
He wants to be with you. He wants, because you have that reputation now. You see, the one thing about your reputation, it can be broken very easily too, and you know that. Okay, so you have to be on solid ground with it. Okay, what if I told you, ladies and gentlemen, you want to be a drummer in a great band? You want to be, and no nonsense. You let them interview you. Give them a call. What's your email again?
TheHumansBeing music@gmail.com.
Okay, I'm sorry, I probably jumped the gun, but I'm just trying to help
That's
them
not
out
a bad way to go about it.
Seriously.
But remember, they're a no-nonsense band. They love music. They love playing for the audience. If you don't waste your time, if you're not going to take it seriously.
Well, let's get the keyboard solid first. He
I'm
just
going to
joined.
tell you, you got a keyboard, you got a drummer come in within the next month and a half.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, that is quick.
It's okay, because you can all fit right in.
Mm-hmm.
And you already know the drummer.
How many drummers do I know?
You know a lot.
You've been holding
This
out.
guy's about 21 or 22 years old.
How many
He has
21
dark
years?
skin. Well, I think we got time enough for what? One more song? You ready?
Yeah. Get one more. Exulences.
Yeah, I guess.
Acoustic exulences.
Yeah, I'll try it.
No effects pedals and
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to tune
Yeah,
it
you
before I
totally
start this next one because I fell out of tuning.
Tuning his cigar. Folks, this is a human being. And all these songs they have here
Okay,
are
you even know
original.
Yeah, all right, that's right.
Tom, Brandon, and Tom. Hey, Brandon got them all
All
right.
right.
So this next song is called Exulences.
You wrote that?
Yeah, well, Tom kind of wrote it, and I made words for it. So it was sort of a group effort.
That's a cool part.
That's nice when they all do something together.
Yeah, a lot of our new stuff has been all group.
Yeah.
We've been
That's
writing in the
nice.
practices.
I
You
think they
know
come out
it's a
better
group.
when we all
You
have
and
a
I
part
like
of
it
it.
better is that you're doing originals and not like Ozzy and all that. And you can do them, I'm sure, but I think people prefer to hear the original, don't you? Even though it's
We
hard
prefer to play
song.
them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
One and a two and a three, like Lawrence Welk says, right?
And a one, and a two, and a three.
Right?
Yeah.
One, two. Tell me where to spend my cash. Tell me where to put my trash. Tell me what I'm supposed to do, but don't let me see you through. Tell me how I really feel. Tell me before I start to kneel. Tell me how to make things right, but don't let me see the lights. Leave me naive. Leave me naive. Leave me naive. Tell me that I am all alone. Let me see just what you've got shown. Tell me there's no more room left to grow. But don't let me know. No, don't let me know. Tell me he'll keep me alive. And for those who died, tell me he tried. And tell me that every lost life makes you cry. Tell me we're on the right side. We're on the right side. Leave me naive. Leave me naive. Leave me naive. show me where I'm supposed to hide. I don't wanna know how hard you try to keep me inside your life. Now leave me naive. Yeah, leave me naive. Leave me naive. Well, leave me naive.
Great.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Introduce yourself to each one of you again, and
Ah.
what part of guitar you play, each one of you.
I'm a bass player, Tom Philbrook.
I play drums and guitar. My name is Brandon O'Grady.
I play drums and guitar, and my name is Tom Duda.
And you guys are singers too.
Oh, and we
And we sing.
sing the
Yeah.
songs.
Thank you guys for coming on. My pleasure. We'll be letting you know because we get ready to close up here. So we'll have the last word. I want to thank you all for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
And
It was very fun.
yeah,
Thank you
you
very
know,
much.
and you too. And I'll get home. You probably look at it in June if you're not busy.
Yeah, sure.
And you can't have it come in too soon. So thank you for coming in. We'll let you go. Hopefully you don't get a parking ticket. You didn't come up in your van, did you?
We did, actually, so it's a big target.
Yeah, we'll be ready to get that up. Okay. So thank you all. And we'll definitely get you guys back on again. With our pleasure. Right, Mary?
Right.
And she's going to get
Oh,
a hold of
yeah.
you and come on for an hour.
Oh, sweet. We can definitely do an hour.
I'll give you my card, and when whatever Thursday you have off, you can come and give me a call, and we'll put you in.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
try and book a show in Manchester to be in the area anyway.
Yeah, when you do, yeah, if you're ready, yeah, let us know, and I'll we'll get a bunch of people and come support you.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you all for coming in,
Thank you very
Thank
much.
and you all have a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Human Beings. Did I get it right? Huh?
The humans being.
On the S on the end, the humans, right? Okay. Someday I'll get it right. I did better than you.
Gmail.com to get a
Yeah,
hold
there
of
you
me.
go. And remember, every day, folks, as you walk out, okay, I'm going to be closing now, so you can leave because you got to pick up your instruments, right?
Okay.
And we got to get the others to get ready to come in. There you go. Wave bye, everybody. Yeah. Thank you all.